All hail!
You're simply the test, better than all the rest. Sorry to shatter your eardrums right on the intro, but what's up, babies? It's your boy, your host, commentator, MC, your all-around nice guy, your friendly neighborhood Roman Empire, and we're back with the test for those who were old enough to have watched the last video I did, the confession. This is the far less rated R version, or NC-17, I guess, version of that game. This is the original. That was the parody. The confession was the parody. This is the original. So we're gonna just jump right in. No explanation necessary for those of you who have seen the last video. But for those of you who haven't, basically, series of questions I have to answer honestly, and we get to learn a bunch of uncomfortable personal stuff about me. So let's figure it out. It's not nearly as personal as the confession, though. This is very different. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. I don't know why I made him British, but I guess I decided he's British. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world, or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple, in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. Or, I guess with that accent it should technically be process. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We're about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you are a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Alright with it? No. No. It's not. No. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? No, actually, I like the color black a lot more. I like blue a lot. Well, depends on the shade of blue. But I definitely like black more. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? If I knew, yes, I give it back. Are you sure you want the answer what? Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'd rather know answers even if I don't like them than not know. So yes. Are you afraid of spiders? Afraid? No. I don't necessarily like most of them, but I'm not afraid of them. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? If I knew I would emerge unscathed? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, but if I knew I'd come out completely unharmed, sure. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Not even close. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? I'd say so. I mean, I'm an actor, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is kind of what I do, and I tend to be good at keeping people's attention when I want to, so I'm going to say yes. And while the number of viewers to this channel may not be evidence of that, I like to think that it will grow to prove as much. Let's hope. So I'm gonna say yes. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? I lost my accent completely there for a minute. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Like, yes, I'll say yes because I've wanted to be like cryogenically frozen and then wake up in the future. I would love that. Just like it would pass by in the blink of an eye to me. It would just be like sleep. Yeah. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spells the name Satan? No, I didn't realize that. If that's true, I didn't realize that. Does that make you uncomfortable? Not really. Mostly coincidence. Are you good? I mean, it's designed, obviously, but I'm saying in real life, if I were to give a list of questions and look at all the last, I'm not going to get weird, superstitious vibes off it. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Yes, I tend to be. I like puzzle stuff. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Yeah, I kind of am. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering dishonestly? Afraid of the consequences? No. It's a game. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? Now I see why you told me to get water. Were you aware? Yeah, I figured there would be. Are you wondering how these questions begin to take a strange turn? How they begin to... no, not really, because I played the confession. Would you consider yourself captivated? Not as much as the confession. The confession was so uncomfortable that I was absolutely captivated. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Yeah, I'd say so. All things considered. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Yeah, I would say so. I don't think I'm a genius, but yeah. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Not as much. I'm doing this for a channel, my friend. I got no time for looking for hidden messages right now. Oh, I said yes. I didn't mean to say that. Crap. That was my fault. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? That is true. I am wondering if I've missed any. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? No, not really. I got a general idea from the last time. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes. Do most humans annoy you? Most? Talking about the general population of the world? I'm an optimistic guy, but humanity has worn me down, especially the last few years. So unfortunately, the answer to that one is yes. And I'm sorry for the dishonest answer earlier. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention when I clicked. Do you prefer... I'm speaking to the guy on the screen. I realize that nobody can see me because there's no camera on me. It's just me talking. But I'm gesticulating a lot and pointing at this little dude. Do you prefer animals to people? Generally speaking, yes, that's true. Do you believe in magic? Believe in it. That's a tough one. Generally speaking, I would say no, but I would say that there's possibly, I don't know, sufficient forms of technology would be perceived as magic and all that. I'm gonna say for now, as much as it pains me to say this, no, I don't believe in magic. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? No, sorry, I don't. Do you fear death? Yes. Yes, I do. Very much so. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? I'm a dude and I'm single, so yes. Did you answer the last question with 100% honesty? Yes. Yes, I did. Are you alone? Yes. Are you sure? Yeah, don't be creepy about it. Yes, I'm alone right now. I'm alone in this room. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's someone watching you, would you believe me? With utmost certainty? I mean, I got a webcam. Government is suspicious. Maybe they're watching me. I don't know. I might believe you. Yeah. We all know there's some people could spy on you. Sure. Have you wondered who I am? I mean, yeah, because last time I got hot blonde nun thing going on, and she was mommy superior, so she had a name. You haven't given me a name, so I'm gonna say, yeah, I am kind of curious. Have you had shivers at any point during the session? No. No, it's also very hot. It's summer. Do you feel like you're being watched? Well, now that you put it in my head, now I'm paranoid. And yeah, it does feel like if I turn around, somebody's gonna be watching me. But I'm convinced that... Yeah, it feels like it, but I know there isn't, okay? Have you considered quitting this session early? No. No, I got a channel to run, buddy. Do you drink water every day? No, unfortunately I don't. I should, but I don't. Do you eat at least once per day, every day? Yeah, that I do. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages thus far? No, I didn't realize that. How would I know? It's all text-based. It could be all the last letters. It could be all the first letters. Do you realize that you just missed another one? No. No, I didn't realize that. Are you wondering what they were? Well, yeah. If they're there, yeah, I'm wondering. Would it bother you to never know without finding them for yourself? No, it probably wouldn't bother me. Is your favorite number 7? No, it isn't. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty, well, no. Technically, death is the longest thing you'll ever do, because it'll go on for infinity after you, but you wouldn't know it. So I guess I agree, but it's the longest thing you'll ever do that you're aware of. So I'll say, circumstantially, I'll say yes. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No, they're both fruit. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? I thought that was the North Star. No, I thought that was the North Star. So I'll say no, because I thought it was the North Star. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? No, not everyone. I think there are some unspeakable things that a person could do that I would say you don't get a second chance at that. Very small number of things that don't get a second chance, but they exist. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? No. No, I think you can put your mind to something and still not be able to do it. You can put your mind to flying, and you're not going to be able to fly unless you get on a plane, and a plane doesn't count. So no, I don't agree. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No. No, I don't agree with that. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? No. No, the sea is terrifying. The deep sea, anyway. The deep sea is terrifying. No. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase I love you? No, again, I'm running a channel, man. I gotta just burn through these questions. I can't just read every single statement and try to count all the letters to all them. Do you wish to be loved? Yes. Yes, I wish that. Do you have any addictions? I would say no, because I feel like I don't have an addictive personality, and anything I've been doing a lot of, I can usually live without for a while. But I'd probably say I'm addicted to technology, because blackouts. Whenever there's a blackout, I go stir crazy. No TV, no nothing. Like, even if I have all the books in the world to read, I start losing my mind. So I'll say I'm addicted to technology and such like that, games, TV. So yeah, I guess I do. Do you dislike the color pink? No, I don't dislike it. It's not my favorite color, but I don't dislike it. Does the color gray seem depressing? No, I like gray. Do you enjoy loud music? No, I like music, but I don't like it loud. If I'm at a party, whatever. Do you like to dance? Yeah, I like to dance. Would you consider yourself normal? Hell no! I'm a freak. Do you love your parents? Yeah, of course I do. Have you ever been lied to? Of course I have. Do you get angry often? No, I get angry, but not often. I'm pretty patient. Do you hold grudges? I can, but I don't often. For the most part, I think all of my slights, I've let go of most of them, or I just don't think about them anymore. So I'm gonna say no, because I just really don't think about a lot of them anymore. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yeah, I've forgiven people. Have you ever lied? Yeah, I've done that before too. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? More beautiful? I think that there's some beautiful trees. No, I think they're equal. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? No, I like being a person. Do you believe you have psychic powers? Some people would disagree with me because they say I read their minds and they know who they are. No, I don't believe I have psychic powers. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I've never seen a ghost. Do you dream often? No, I actually don't. I used to dream a lot more. I don't really dream that often these days. Do you have nightmares often? No. About the same as dreams. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? I don't believe I have, but I think I had in the past at least once. And I have heard of symptoms of anxiety. I'm going to say no, though, because anxiety attacks are pretty serious. Do you suffer from depression? Yeah, I probably do. I'm being real with you here, guys. Yeah, I probably do, to a degree. Creative people tend to have that problem, manically, back and forth. Excuse me. Do you exercise often and stay active? Not often. No. I do it from time to time, but not often. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Huh. I've lived long enough of a life that I'd say, yeah, probably. There's some emotional wounds. They heal over like any wounds, but they're still there. So yeah, I'd say so. Have you ever felt betrayed? Betrayed. Have I ever felt... Yeah, I've had that before. Do you ever feel lost in life? Yeah, sure. Who doesn't? I think that's normal. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? Yeah, actually. In group situations, I do tend to take the lead a lot. Sometimes to a frustrating degree, if I'm not supposed to be the leader. So yeah, I would say so. It's sort of my instinct. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press... No. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Absolutely, I'm a comic book fan. All the flippin' time. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. I just said I'm a comic book nerd, so yeah, of course I have. Nerd, because I was in the middle of... Nerd, because I said it was in the middle of something in my mouth, and it said, have you ever bullied someone else? No, I've never bullied someone. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Yeah, probably. There's a lot of things. I'm pretty practical, but I have a lot of fantasies and dreams of what I would like to do with my life, so yeah, I'll say that. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Sure. I'm a human. I think that's entirely possible. To do that. If you've, spoken to people ever. Do you find space fascinating? Or acted? Let's be real. Space. Yeah, space is fascinating. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? Yes, absolutely. What I do. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yeah. I'm there whenever somebody needs me, so yeah, I would say so. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Of course I am. Of course I am. Do you believe in perfection? No. No, I don't think I do. Have you ever stolen from someone? From someone? Yeah. Yeah, I think I did. I was young and dumb and I did it. And then I immediately regretted it and felt guilty forever, so I never did it again. But yeah, I did it when I was younger. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstance? Under any circumstance? Yeah, if they're about to kill someone I love, or I have to protect myself or whatever, yes. And you gotta do what you gotta do. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell people. That's terrifying. I'm not gonna just, not say anything and let them be dealing with all that grief the next morning with no context. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Darkest secrets? No, probably not. That's why they're your darkest secrets, for the most part. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Considering you're a digital presence in my game? Yeah, sure, I trust you. Do you know who I am? No clue. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? No, you're a little tiny pixel person. That'd be adorable. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? No, because we already mentioned feeling that it would just... I would be surprised, but not really scared. And I'd be like, well, yeah, that makes sense now. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes. Yes, I definitely am. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? To a degree. I feel like that's waned over the years. The more you get burned, the more that romantic side of you starts to just slowly get pushed off a cliff. But I definitely still have that side to me, so yeah. Yeah. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Briefly, very briefly, but yeah, I have. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yes, I am. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Not typically, no. I check, but I don't like look at it, stare at it, so no. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Would you ever shave your head? If we're talking just like buzz it with like a electric razor, I've done that before, so yeah. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Yeah, I admire it actually. If somebody's worked out that much, yeah. I admire the dedication because I don't have it. Because I try to work out every so often, and as we established with earlier questions, I don't do it nearly frequently enough. So I definitely do admire it, and therefore I end up attracted to it for sure. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? Or dance, since I give him a British accent. Yeah, sure, who doesn't? Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yes, yes I do. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? No, I remember bits and pieces, but I don't remember it extremely well. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? If I'm being honest, if I could get away with it, like if I knew for a fact no one would ever catch me and it would solve all this financial trouble, I can't deny it. I probably would. I probably would. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Running from a killer? Have I ever dreamt about running from a killer? I don't think I have. I don't think I ever have had a fleeing from a killer dream. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? I don't think so. I feel like I've had falling in my bed dreams or felt like I was falling, but I don't remember any actual falling off a cliff dreams, so I'm gonna say no. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? I've had a few of those, yeah. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? No, not really. I'm not really into big scary things. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Shows, yes. Movies, not always. They tend to be... a good handful of them are shit. But I do like the good ones, and I do like comedic television shows if they're done well. So yeah, sure. Do you like being the center of attention? It depends. It's enjoyable, but, like... I don't seek it out, but I do enjoy it, so I'll say yes. But I don't actively seek it out for sure. I tend to be kind of a wallflower usually in most situations, but... Do you feel like something is always watching you? No, I don't. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yes. Sci-fi stuff. Big into it. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? No, I don't think I've ever had an out-of-body experience. Have you ever punched a nun? That came up in confession. No, I've never punched a nun. Do you like dogs better than cats? Yeah, I generally do. Generally speaking, I like dogs better. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? I like choose-your-own-adventure games that I read a lot, and I like text-based, like, RPGs and stuff. But, to be honest, I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't read books nearly as often as I watch movies, but I do read a lot of like, text-based stuff. So I'll say yes. Excuse me. Are you still wondering why I asked if you've ever punched a nun? No, because I played the confession, and I know that's one of your favorite questions. Do you get starstruck easily? No, not really. I've actually met a couple celebrities. I was lucky enough to, like, run into them, and it was cool, but I wasn't, like, starstruck. I actually, like, went up to them and asked a few questions a couple times. Politely. I didn't, like, get in their face. I was, like, I tried to be as, like, you know, you can say no and all that, and I was just like, and then I just sort of, like, did my own thing, and then they felt guilty and came over and allowed me to talk and take pictures. But yeah, no. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? No, I like parties and social gatherings. It could suck if you go alone, but I don't hate it. I used to throw a few of them. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Yeah, probably, because I don't do anything on my birthdays these years. I don't have, like, celebrations. I'm a lonely, sad man, so I don't do anything. So I'll say yes. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face, nun punch. No, I haven't. Did you laugh? At that one, no, I actually didn't laugh, but that's because I knew about the nun punch thing from the confession. Did you say, what the fuck, in your head, or even aloud? No, but again, I played the confession. It was way worse than this. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? No, I don't really feel like punching a nun. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? If there's a hell? No. If it's judged based on the weight of your soul and whether or not you're a good person, I don't think I'm a shitty enough person to go to hell. And if hell has such stringent, heaven and hell have such stringent rules that just me being a non-believer is gonna send me to it, fine, whatever. Seems like all the cool people will be there anyway. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes. Do you masturbate frequently? Tripped over my own words and the blister on the inside of my fucking lip that I got from, or it's like a mosquito bite or something. I don't know what the hell is pimple. I don't know. It sucks and it hurts. Yes, frequently. We established it in the confession. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? No. Whatever it is, I passed that bar. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Considering I played the confession? No. This is fine. Is your mouth dry? Yes, it is, actually. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No, it doesn't. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? I think cryptozoology has some merits. I don't necessarily know if those exist for sure, but I think they're, with the number of species that we discover on a daily basis and the fact that we're still discovering new ones all the time, sure, entirely possible. Are you poor with money management? I'm not great at it. I'm not terrible at it, but I'll say, yeah, I'm not great. I definitely spend money more than I should, so I'll say I'm poor. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? I like puzzles, and I like when I solve them, but math puzzles aren't always my favorite, so I'm gonna say no. I don't enjoy it. Do you speak more than one language fluently? No, I don't. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Yes. Do you enjoy coffee? Yes. Do you believe in demons? In the supernatural sense, no. No, I don't believe in demons. Do you believe in angels? No, I definitely don't. Are you afraid of sharks? Like, terrified of them? No. Like, phobia, no. But, like, rightfully afraid that if I were to see a shark, it might bite my arm off, like a great white? Yeah. I've established this, the deep sea is terrifying. Do you prefer baths over showers? Baths over showers. No, I prefer showers. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Give me headaches? No. Did you see that shadow move in your room a few minutes ago? No, stop that. There was no shadow movement. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? I have had that happen before. I have had that, where I swear I hear somebody calling me and nobody has. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens time to time. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? No, that I don't hear. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Knocking? No, I don't hear random knocking noises. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Yes, that happens a lot. Times like 6:19, 6:19. For some reason, I always end up looking at the clock a lot. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that happens a weird amount. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No, I haven't. Do you have any pets? No, I don't. Is your favorite color green? Actually, yes, it is. Are you attracted to a family member? No, unfortunately. Sorry to all the family watching this. Y'all ain't that attractive to make me break that taboo. So no. If I'm gonna get so many angry text messages and Facebook messages. You don't think I'm, yeah, I know they sound to get it, but I'm the whitest person in my family by comparison, and none of us are white, so what is that going to show you? Well, alright, a few of them are white, but they're married in. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, moving on. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yeah, probably. Not a lot of it, but I'd share some of it, because I need to keep as much of it to keep me afloat for a while, but I'm not a greedy person. I'm not selfish. So yeah. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Sure, beats the job I don't have now. I would just be a good dictator and treat people well. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? Do I ever wonder what it'd be like? No, I'm not interested. Do you like fishing? Nah, not really. Do you like hunting? No. No, I'm not interested in that. Do you like camping? Nope. Outdoors can go F itself. Do you like guns? In real life, I wish there was more gun control and all that other stuff, and I'm not a big fan of guns and what they do. But as like a device for fiction and as a fascination and for stories and stuff like that, I do like guns. I think they're a fun idea. I cosplay with gun-toting characters, but in reality, I think there should be a lot more going on with that. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Not really. It's only been like 30 minutes. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Yeah, probably. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? You can tell a lot by a person's eyes. And it's hard to hide a lot of times. So I'll say yeah. You can tell a lot from looking at someone's eyes. Do you always keep your promises? I would like to say yes, but I feel like sometimes I forget if it's a small promise. Like, I promise I'll be there, and then I can't make it, or whatever the thing is. Like, I want to say yes, but on the safe side, I feel like I probably have had to break promises before, so I'm going to say no. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Completely trust them if they've lied to me before? No. I would be a little bit skeptical. Are you an only child? No, I'm not. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? Yeah. Not afterwards, not anymore, and I can't really get drunk anymore because I get sick before I get drunk, but I used to enjoy it quite a bit. Do you like tattoos? Yes, I have a few and wish I could get more. Do you enjoy being high in any form? If we're just talking the marijuana, yeah, that's pleasant. Do you believe you have a soul? That's an interesting question. I think consciousness and all that, your conscience and all that combined, both together, is basically your soul. As a material thing floating around in your body? Not really, but in a way, I'll say yes. I'll say yes. Did you cry this week? Yeah, unfortunately I did. Quite a bit. I won't go into detail, but yeah, I did. I had good reason on that one. Are you upset with someone right now? No, I'm not really upset with anyone right now. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Completely honest with? Like, tell them everything? There's nobody in my life who I tell absolutely everything to, so yeah, of course. Do you understand how this works yet? Yeah, I got the gist. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them. The combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yeah, I do. Are you wondering if the end of this test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yeah. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just by a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No, I wouldn't believe that. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's a common human fear. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Do I worry about it? No. I worry about death a lot, but I don't worry that I'm going to be murdered on a regular basis. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Waiting to fend off and no. I'm vigilant, but I'm not on guard. Do you feel like I know you yet? No, you don't know me, son. Not like that, you don't know me. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? No. I have headphones on, to be fair. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you've skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. You can be very skeptical at times. Skeptical is spelled with a K, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a K. You're not easily fooled, and you're not easily manipulated. Now I gotta look it up. Because now I thought it was a K, but I could be wrong. Because I thought it was. Oh, well, alright. Yeah, it's with a K, man. What are you talking about? Spelling it with a C, making me doubt myself. You're not easily fooled, and you're not easily manipulated. You're a lot smarter than people give you credit for, and a lot of this is due to situations from your past that you've managed to learn from, rather than choosing to be a victim and fall for the same tactic that others would fall for. I had a little catch in my throat there as I was reading. If you heard a strange sound. You can truly be a guiding light to a lot of people. You can be an incredibly powerful figure in so many people's lives, you don't even realize just how magnificent your gift is, do you? Funnily enough, we mentioned that question about crying this week, and one of the things was because somebody who told me I have this magnificent gift and I don't realize it. So that is an interesting little tidbit of an answer here from this mysterious man. Now, the biggest problem lies within. You don't have a bad heart, that's not necessarily the issue. The truth of the matter is you don't always feel like everyone deserves to be helped, even if you want to help. You need to be a bit more trusting and a bit more open-minded at times. You're afraid of being hurt, even though others don't realize that. You guard yourself and your emotions well at times, even if others don't even know just how much you've kept hidden away. That is something she also said, this individual. This is getting a little weird, because this is a lot of the stuff that she just said to me. You don't have to trust everyone. You don't have to necessarily trust anyone. But it would be of great benefit to yourself to give people a little bit more of a chance. You can really learn a lot. Overall, you're a kind-hearted, caring person inside. People don't see you the way you truly are, though. They don't understand how dark your mind can be at times. But you know, you've got a very high probability of helping a lot of people. Provided you're willing to share yourself and your abilities freely, open up a bit more. You're going to bless a lot of people by sharing yourself more. Also, things she said. This literally, if she had sent me this game, I would think this was her trying to prove a point. But she has no idea I was going to do this week. Your secret word is gifted. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in as a comment for us. Oh, it's the same as the last time, so we don't have to read all that. But yeah, basically it's part of this big project they're doing. But basically they have you comment under on like the Steam and stuff like that. You put the secret word, they compile all of them, then they get back to certain people and they ask them questions and stuff like that. And it's a big project. There's a sequel to this, so on, so forth. But wow, you know, I wasn't sure what would happen with this, but I have to say, they did do quite a deep dive with those questions. Those were actually well-suited questions to trying to suss out your personality, and the only reason I can confirm that is because I said, like I said earlier, I got a letter from someone in the form of a PDF via my text messages, and I read it, and it made me weep. And I reached out to them, spoke to them, somebody I haven't really connected with in a while. Not a stranger or anything like that. It's just that we've kind of been estranged in a weird way. And a lot of the things that they said in that letter were basically the results of the test. So you know what? Creators of the test, you guys did an amazing job with this. I encourage anybody who's watching this video, download this game. It's pretty cheap. Try it for yourself. The whole collection won't even run you more than like $20, I think. Because they usually bundle it up and it's a deal on Steam. Go, buy it, give it a shot. It's really, I would have to say, fairly insightful at analyzing your questions and giving you a pretty solid sense of who you are. I'm actually kind of dumbfounded right now. I'm kind of baffled. But thank you guys for joining me. As usual, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, take care of your minds, bodies, and souls. Spread good out in the world, be a force for change, justice, hope, whatever it is that you want to promote out there, as long as it ain't hate. That's the one thing I will never espouse anyone going out there and shoving out into the world. Hate, ignorance, intolerance. We don't need any of that. Funnily enough, I'm intolerant. It makes me sick in the gut, and it makes me gives me the runny poops. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's tired. It's 2 a.m. I'm done. I will see you right back here. Same bat time, same bat channel, but probably not because I'm never consistent. and we will see you next time.